Look at how cute. This beauty comes to us from Arroyo Grande. She arrived on the 13th of September, and she's wearing a big old collar with nothing written on it, so we cannot get her home. So we need her owner to find her. Her ID number is 170451. We're going to call this big giant troublemaker Hulk. He just looks like he's waiting to, I don't know, do something.
It might do something for his confidence. He's shaking right now.
So
And we
apparently
love his
Hulk's a
ears.
little scared.
He's very scared.
Well, it's going to be okay. Look how cute he is. He's got some fabulous ears. His ID number is 170310.
This particular guy's got a camouflage collar on. Of course, no ID, no phone number, or he'd be back in his home.
And
But just in case you've lost him with camouflage collar.
And since nobody's come in to claim him, we've decided to give him a name, and we're going to call him Frankie. His ID number is 170153. Once again, a newcomer to the shelter. He just came in today, September 13th, from Arroyo Grande. Gorgeous brindle boy. His ID number is 170449. Oh, man. There's a lap full of cuteness over there, Terry.
I know it.
We're calling them border collie mixes, but we're admittedly guessing. We don't know what they are. They're probably 2 to 3 months old. They're precious and sweet, gorgeous blue eyes. Okay, on the right-hand side is the female. She's ID number 170246. The little boy's on the left, and he is ID number 170247. This is Sweet Sarah. She is a lovely dog. She's probably best in a quiet home, maybe with an older couple or a single person, a little nervous when there's a lot of activity. She is about 8 years old, so eligible for the senior rebate. Means you get $35 off of the adoption fee. And her ID number is 169501.
Well, welcome to the cat portion of the program. We're starting out with a very handsome boy. This is Buffy. And Buffy is just about 11 months old. His ID number 169975. Remember to write that ID number down because that is the number that identifies these cats if you're calling about them or if you're coming in to see them. 169975. His name is Buffy. Hello, Eloise. This is a very pretty gal. She is just about a year old. And her name, as I said, is Eloise. ID number 170042. So good-natured. 170042. Two wonderful cats in the same cage. You have Spot to the front, and you can see his spot on his body. And in the back, we have the great cat, Smokey. Smokey's number, 170044, and Spot, 170043. So if you want two cats who can get together and live together, you've got two right here, Smokey and Spot. Well, you're looking at a very interestingly marked cat. This is Spiffy. She's just about 3 years old. She's a Tabbion White, and her ID number 170124. The very elegant Spiffy. Best pet store in the county. We've got a lovely long-haired cat here. This is Nellie. She is ID number 169875. Nellie. Here's a wonderful pair of cats. You have Sunbeam, a trio of cats. Sunbeam, Dazzle, and Sherbert. All three tabbies, all three orange. Wonderful cats. So if you want cats that'll get along together, you've got your choices here. Dazzle, 169915. Sunbeam, 169920. And Sherbert, 169918. Here we have Shiloh, Paco, and Matt. Shiloh and Paco are the black and whites. Shiloh's number 167541, Paco 167542, and in the back we have little Matt, the tabby, 169285. Once again, if you want 2 or 3 cats that get along together, these would be ideal. Shiloh, Paco, and Matt. And here we have a twofer starring Fresca. That's the little black cat with gorgeous topaz eyes. His number, 168924. And Marty, the gray, looking right into the camera. Sweet, sweet Marty, 170020. Here we have little Tortilla. She is a tortoiseshell, and she is a female. ID number 160041. Sweet Tortilla. Again, another lump of kittens, cats. These guys have grown up at the shelter. Can you imagine this? Nothing else to do. What kind of get on your brother or sister and go to sleep? We need adoptions. We need to get these guys out of here. In this one, we've got Bucky, Bianca, and Kit Kat. Kit Kat is the tortoiseshell, 169335. Bucky, little boy in front, 169465. And Bianca, the sister, 169467. Sweetie pies. Another threesome. We've got Joanna in the front. She's a pretty tabby on white. ID number 169868. In the back, black and white Sam, ID number 169870. And in the middle, very cozy, Sugar Plum. This little girl's number, 169869. Folks, these guys have grown up at the shelter. Can you imagine being born here, lived your life behind bars all this time so far, and nobody's interested? Please get interested. For Joanna, Sugar Plum, and Sam. Say hi to Zoe. She is just about 6 months old. She is ID number 169597. Zoe. Here's a big, beautiful boy. This guy's name is Ryder. As you can see, he's an orange tabby on white. Very confident boy. He's just about 3 years old, and guess what? Somebody liked him so much but couldn't have him for themselves, so decided to pay half of his adoption fee, so it will make it easier for someone who falls in love with him to take him out of here right away. So that's an incentive for you. If you're looking at Ryder and he appeals, half his adoption fee has already been paid. So consider Ryder, ID number 168630. Wow, this cat is so beautifully marked. You're going to have to see her entire body to know what I'm talking about. And she's got a nice, feathery, long tail. This is Alicia, and she just so happens to be the volunteer's pick of September. What does that mean to you? Half her adoption fee has been waived for you. So if you fall in love with Alicia, once again, a very good deal. She's an ideal cat. All the volunteers say so. Her ID number, 169398. That is gorgeous, Alicia. Check out this cutie pie. This is John, ID number 170178. And his partner in crime in the back is Shadow, coming forward to say hi. 170019. Again, two cats who get along together, look good together, and I bet they look good with you. Say hi to Mowgli. He is a cutie pie, long-haired tabby on white, verging on a Maine Coon. He's just about 3 months old. Have a heart. Get him out of here. 168918. Darling, darling boy, Mowgli. 168918. Here is a big, beautiful girl. She is so wonderful. Her name is Sonia. She's just about 3 years old, and her ID number is 169445. Gorgeous, gorgeous Sonia. 169445. Another pretty girl. We've got them all over the place. And Millie is a polydactyl. Some people are crazy for these cats. What's a polydactyl, you ask? Well, these are six-toed cats. So if you want a polydactyl, you'll be the talk of the neighborhood to have Millie. She is just about a year old, a baby. 169862. Millie. You're looking at Dulcie. She is a very pretty calico type. She's got the tricolor there and some tabby mixed up in that too. Dulcie's ID number 170065. We find this guy to be very musical, and that is why we called him Oboe. He is ID number 170323. Oboe. Here's a newcomer to the shelter. We found this cat in a Atascadero. This cat is male, ID number 170346. Do you recognize this cat? This cat is a newcomer to the shelter, found in Paso Robles on Camino del Robles. ID number 170367. We found this cat on the 15th of September. Do you recognize him? We've given this cat the name of Charmer. This cat is female, about a year old, ID number 170191. Here's a newcomer to the shelter. We found this cat in Atascadero, Buena Fortuna Circle, on the 17th of September. This cat is male. Do you recognize him? ID number 170421. Once again, we have two cats living together that can get along together. So if you want that, take these two cats, although you can only see one at this time. You have Gretchen in the front, ID number 170100, and the little face in the back is Maria, 170101. Here we have a three-fer, two little guys and one older guy. They all get along together, so any of these combinations would work for you. We have the little black one. That is Dottie, ID number 169914. The little orange tabby. We have Shauna, ID number 169919. And we have Rascal, the larger black cat, 169922. Nice combination of cats. Here's a cutie pie tabby. This is Gus, just 5 months old, ID number 170284. Say hi to Taj. She is just about 3 years old. She has a little eye problem, but we're taking care of that. ID number 169860. Taj. Here's a newcomer to the shelter. We found this cat in Paso Robles at Stony Creek Road on the 14th of September. ID number 170345. This cat is male, 170345. Here's a newcomer to the shelter. We found this cat on the 9th of September in Paso Robles on Chestnut and 12th. This cat is female, ID number 170366. Well, this little guy is very long-legged already. He's going to be a very tall cat. His name is Glee. His ID number 170283. Glee. Here's a cat who we found on the 7th of September. We're calling this cat Annie, and if you know all that stir about Annie, the dog, this reminds me to tell you to microchip, put an ID, visible ID on your animals, breakaway collar on cat with ID, or microchipping cats is very good so that your animal will be returned to you. We don't want any stray animals, period. We don't want animals coming into the shelter. So if all of our animals are tagged or microchipped, we'll never have any animals in the shelter. The only animals that will come here are those who really, really need us, the abandoned and the abused. So right now, if your animal is not tagged, not microchipped, think about at least putting a phone number on the collar. You can write it in magic marker, and that'll get your animal home to you, and then no one will have to be at the shelter for us to worry about. Right now, consider this cat Annie for adoption, ID number 170304. We've got Maisie and Mira here, two female cats. Maisie's number, ID number 170418, and she is the flame point. And Mira's number, the orange tabby, 170420. Say hi to Tigger. He's halfway through this little hole here. He's a doll, very confident, very fun cat. His ID number 170155. Tigger. Look at this pretty girl, all white. We don't get many all whites, and people clamor for them. This is Alaska. ID number 170119. Pretty Alaska, 170119. Next up, we've got Zinnia, and she is gorgeously marked. This is just the best pet store in the county. I'm telling you, look at this cat, gorgeous. She is ID number 170076. Zinnia. Here's Polly. She is a gorgeous calico. She's just about a year old, and ID number 170285. So, folks, would you please consider coming down here and volunteering with us, taking these cats out of their cages, petting them, playing with them. It just makes their life interesting. They've got nothing to do all day long but sleep. And yeah, they do want to play. So if you can consider giving us just an hour of your time, any day of the week that we're open, any time that we're open, it would do wonders for the cats. And from what I hear, it does wonders for you. Lowers your blood pressure and gives you a new look on life. Why not try helping us out down here and saving some of these little lives?